We're here with the new head men's ice hockey coach. It's Bruce Marshall. Bruce, first of all, welcome aboard. But just for starters, introduce yourself to our fans. Who are you? Where are you from? What's your background? Stuff like that.
I'm a Central Mass guy originally from West Boylston. I went to a prep school outside of Boston, Noble and Greeno School. Then I went to the University of Connecticut, coached at Worcester Academy for a couple of years. Then was fortunate enough to get the head job at UConn for the last 25 years, and it's kept me in hockey. I've done a lot of stuff with Atlantic Hockey over the last couple of years, and this great opportunity to be part of Raven Nation was thrown in my lap, and I don't know if it was thrown in my lap, but they gave me the opportunity and I accepted it. So there we go.
All right, you've been around hockey in New England for a long time. What can you tell us about the Division II landscape? Where do you see the program fitting in there and like in the D2, D3 New England setting?
I think what's kind of exciting is that, not to talk about my past, but UConn was an outdoor rink. Everyone thinks we had all the bells and whistles. So we came from an outdoor rink, and we had to elevate that program to build a rink and to try and get to Division I and go from there. And I see Franklin Pierce in the same kind of situation. It's like, okay, you're in that D2, you're kind of in a little bit of a flux. Okay, we need a little guidance here. We need a little, try and put us into the next step. So I'm excited to go back to where I started in some ways and try and make this program get some identity that maybe it hasn't had. I mean, it's been a great opportunity for the kids that have played there and the alums that have played there, and I'm thankful for that because those are the ones that help you get to the next step. So it's going to be a little bit of work, but it's kind of exciting to start over again and do it.
All right. You mentioned you're starting at UConn 25 years ago. It's really farm country then. It still is today mostly, but it's really farm country. 25 years ago, it's an outdoor rink in the middle of nowhere. Obviously, here we love it here in Rindge, but we're a little far removed too. So what from those early days at the University of Connecticut do you bring with you here that's going to help you guide this program to the next step?
I think the fact that you kind of have to pull on the rope yourself, and you have to make the players want to be part of that change. You want to make the players want to say, hey, I'm going to Franklin Pierce. I need a place to play college hockey. Yeah, I don't care if it's here, there, X, Y, Z, doesn't matter. So you want the kids to get involved in the experience and be part of what you're doing. It doesn't matter. The kids want to play hockey. If you get a chance to play varsity hockey, I know there's a lot of club teams out there, whatever, but if you get a chance to say you got a varsity letter at the end of the day, and then you get some sheepskin in May, it's a pretty good deal.
All right. You started here earlier this month, so obviously the team hasn't been back on campus yet. You haven't met them as a group, but I know you've talked to most or all of them since you've joined the program here. What are your first impressions on the student athletes that are in this program?
Well, I think anyone's excited with change, like moving into a new house, this kind of thing, hey, what's it going to be? It doesn't matter. You can move into a new house, but you kind of got to make it your own. So, I mean, I like their excitement. I like their energy, but, we're going to have to make this our house together. And so that's the thing they have to, just because you could bring Scotty Bowman in here, you could bring whatever, that's not going to change the landscape. We have to do it together. If we're going to have to go there and move the sink around and move the couch around and make it feel like it's home, then that's what we're going to have to do.
All right. Your graduate assistant going into his second year, Roscoe Sweeney, he's one of the more decorated players in program history. So how have you two meshed to start off, and how is he helping you adjust to a new situation for you since he's been here for a while?
I think the biggest thing, I like to learn from everybody. No matter who it is. And what I've learned from him is that he has a real passion for this place. And he wants to see this program not like, okay, where can we be in the Northeast 10? He wants to see us competing in the Northeast 10, one of the Final Four, every year. And his passion energizes me to want to do that. I did tell him, though, even though he's a leading scorer, like that, I don't really want that to last. We're going to try and over-recruit you, buddy.
Records were meant to be broken, right?
Yeah, exactly. But no, his energy and his passion for this place, I mean, I could see him, being a good, young, energetic coach, down the road, and, he's done a remarkable job for me to make it seamless.
You're the third new coach we've talked to today. A lot of new blood in the department here. One thing we've kept hitting on is success changes from team to team. One team's success, every team's got to define it in their own terms. So going into your first year as head coach here at Franklin Pierce, what needs to happen this winter for it to be considered a success?
What needs to happen is we need to make the program going on a straight and narrow course. So that may not be wins. Like you could win 20 games, but that doesn't mean you're on the right course. So our thing is going to be, what are we doing in the classroom? What are we doing in the community? What are we doing, on campus to make Franklin Pierce hockey look respectable and get to the next level? And you know what? And those other things are going to take care of themselves. You know what I mean? You're going to hit, your puck's going to go off a stick or a skate or whatever, and you're going to win a game you shouldn't win. You're going to lose a game you shouldn't win. But if we're taking care of that stuff, then that's my biggest focus right now.
Right. If you follow the process, the results are going to follow.
Correct.
All right. Last but certainly not least, we asked everybody to share a little something fun about themselves, something maybe away from the rink. What makes Bruce Marshall Bruce Marshall?
Well, I'm not very serious when I'm away from the rink, I can tell you that. But if I put my game face on, I'm pretty serious. I don't know. I'm just a big music enthusiast. I love the arts. I love that kind of stuff, and I think that helps me give balance in coaching. It's like I can respect the person that can do a painting. I can respect the person that can pick up a guitar and do this. And to me, that's where I get my relief from.
All right. Favorite bands? What do you got?
Favorite bands? My favorite singer-songwriter is Jackson Brown, but I probably won't get any money from
Okay.
him. But I'm more of the singer-songwriter type guys.
All right. Any other favorites after Jackson Brown?
Well, I do the Neil Young, I do the Bob Dylan, but the people listening to this thing, they're not gonna know the difference.
That's okay. That's what makes you you.
Exactly.
Head men's ice hockey coach Bruce Marshall. Welcome aboard, Coach.
Thanks.